Students, now I am going to explain recovery system from database management system subject. Here the main integral part of your database management system subject is a recovery scheme. What is this scheme will do means it can restore the database to the consistent state that existed before the failure. Okay, and also what the recovery scheme can do means it provide high availability, that is it must minimize the time for which the database is not usable after a crash. And what the different topics are available in this chapter: failure classification, storage structure, recovery and atomicity. The fourth one is log based recovery. Next we have failure classifications. Means there are various types of failures that may occur in a system, each of which needs to be dealt with in a different manner. What are the different types of failures means? Transaction failure. The transaction failure have divided, means there are two types of errors that may cause a transaction to fail. So what are the two different types of errors means? Logical errors and system error. Next we have system crash. In system crash, here we are facing hardware errors. The last one is disk failure. So what is meant by transaction failure? Means there are two types of errors that may cause a transaction to fail. So what are the errors we have? Logical error. Logical error means the transaction can no longer continue with its normal execution because of some internal condition, such as you are giving bad input and data not found, overflow or reuse limit exceeded. What is meant by system error means the system has entered an undesirable state. Undesirable state means what? Deadlock state. As a result of which a transaction cannot continue with its normal execution. The transaction, however, can be re-executed at a later time. That is nothing but what? System error. Next, what is meant by system crash? There is a hardware malfunction or a bug in the database software or the operating system that causes the loss of content of volatile storage and brings your transaction processing to a halt position. The content of non-volatile storage remains intact and is not corrupted. And here we have in the system crash hardware errors and bugs in the software brings the system to a halt but do not corrupt the non-volatile storage contents, is known as the fail stop assumption. Now the third one is what? Disk failure. Disk failure means what? On the disk any head crash is there, like that, any dust is there, so that the disk is not working. A disk block loses its content as a result of either a head crash or failure during a data transfer operation. So copies of the data or copies of these data, whatever the data is there on other disks or archival backups on tertiary media such as magnetic tapes are used to recover from the failures. Now, what are the different recovery algorithms we are using based on this? Next we have recovery algorithms. Here we are taking one transaction TI that transfers $50 from account A to account B. Now we have two updates: subtract 50 rupees from A account and add 50 rupees to B account. So here transaction TA requires updates to A account and B account to be output to the database. So here what are the different things are happening? A failure may occur after one of these modifications have been made, but before both of them are made. So second one is what? Modifying the database without ensuring that the transaction will commit may leave the database in an inconsistent state. Otherwise, not modifying the database may result in lost updates if failure occurs just after transaction commits. And here finally, recovery algorithms have two parts. Means these algorithms, means the recovery algorithms have two parts. The first one is actions taken during normal transaction processing and actions taken after a failure to recover the database contents. So when it is taking actions during a normal transaction processing to ensure that enough information exists to allow recovery from failures, and actions taken after a failure to recover the database contents, here The database contains that they have to reach a certain state, to a state that ensures database consistency, transaction atomicity and durability.